Hi everybody, we're back. Alright, this is Mila Rose with KR Designs, and we are going to do our cash stuffing for our emergency envelopes and for any additional funds that I'm saving or that I need to move to a different account at a different bank. So I had to pull out the funds so that I could put it where it's supposed to go. Alright, so let's move this money over, and first things first, let us do our emergency envelopes. I have those ready to go. Am I the only person who hasn't emptied out their budget binder for some of the older months? Because I don't know, I just haven't gotten to that yet. I already in my last video set up everything for my budget for my second paycheck for January. So if you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out below. And then now we're just going to fill up our emergency envelopes. So like I explained before, we had the stay-at-home order here in Texas, or I don't know if it was in Texas. It might have been. I know in my county we had a stay-at-home order. So I was home, was not traveling, was not going anywhere, was not driving. Realized it was really easy to save gas money and might be easy to save other money. So I started saving an additional cushion so that I wouldn't have to dip into my emergency funds to be able to have money in case I needed it for something. So somehow I was just like, I'll save $500 for gas. That was really easy because I wasn't going anywhere. So saved the $500, was like, what do I do with the rest of it? And I was like, well, it'd be nice to have one for food and my other envelopes that I use. So I decided to save $100 for each one of those envelopes. And as you can see now, we have gas already done. Food has its 100, home has its 100, beauty only has 69, entertainment has 100, and clothes has 100. So beauty is really the only one that has to get more. And beauty is getting out a paycheck too from my emergency envelopes. So what I do is, let's go flip back another one. What I do is, sorry for the sound of the rings. So as you can see, I have my envelopes. I use electronic ones, so it is all online, but I keep some cash here and I track the money that I spend. I have each week envelopes get a certain amount, and so every other week or every time I get paid, I take out a couple of dollars here and a couple of dollars there from each envelope, and I use that as my emergency fund. So I took out, I have it here, there we go, 3, so I fill this in here on this section. So that's why I have a whole section for it. And now that it's full, I don't know what I'm gonna do with that. Haven't thought that one out yet. So I'll be figuring that out soon. But I took out $3 from the money that I put in for my food budget. I'm taking out 43 from, from gas. I took out 3 from the home budget, taking out 2 from beauty, 2 from entertainment, and 2 from clothes. So that should give me a total of $56. That's 3 plus 43 plus 3 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2? 55? Is it? Oh, 3. Haha. 3. It should be 3. So 56. Great. All right. So 56 needs to be pulled to go into the envelope. So I have a 55 and 6. So here's that 56. Here's my beauty envelope. And we have 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69. And we only need to hit 50. So we're going to take this 50 and do 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100. Because I do like to have a little bit, actually, though, because that's way too thick. I'm gonna, you like them thick, but not like that. All right, so now we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. So beauty is done. And that means that all of my emergency envelopes are complete. Now what I am going to do, because I got some hundreds that I don't really want. Honestly though, I'm not going to put the hundreds in there. I'm going to have to get change for them because I need them. But I'm not going to put the hundreds in there. I still have then 20, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 25 left over from that. And now I bet you're wondering, Mila, what are you going to do with that now? Because you finished up your other one. What's your next goal? Well, I do have some things that I want. And one of them has been, I have been working hard to be able to save up for some singing bowls, because I love singing bowls. I use them. I greatly enjoy them. So I have a singing bowl sinking fund. And now that I've finished up my emergency, I'm going to use the extra that I have left over for emergencies that I use for, or from my envelopes from now on, to add to my sinking bowl so that I can finish up those. And then once I finish up my sinking funds for my singing bowls, I can switch that over to, I'll probably end up doing for technology because I need a new laptop. So I'm sure you're like, why aren't you saving for the laptop first? Well, because I have technology. I have a couple of technology funds. And so once I get done with singing bowls, I can just switch all of that over, and then I won't feel like needing to shift over back and forth. It makes sense for me. It works for me. I like it. And I feel like I'll feel accomplished getting the sinking bowls filled up and done. So they have their own section for sinking funds. And that is back here. I actually made myself a, yeah, good. I made myself a, it's got the glare because of the light, but I made myself a laminated, so it's erasable, which you can see some of them are erased a little bit. An erasable forms that I can fill in. I cleared off a little bit of it so I can start filling this in for 2021. As you can see, Singing Bowls gets $5 a month. And right now it should be at 70, but I feel like I might have got some extra money and put that in there. So we'll count it up and see where we are. So 10, 20, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70. No, we're at 70. Great. So now it's going to get this extra 25 that I have. So that's going to make it be, and I'll update this on my form. So now we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95. 95. My next singing bowl, I'm doing from the most expensive to the least. I want 3 of them, and the next one I believe costs $150. So hopefully with this getting probably about 40 to 50 extra every 2 weeks, because it should be roughly about twice a month, I will be able to get this done in about 6 months. So probably about June, I'll have all of them. And then I will be able to do some sound healing recordings and all of that. So I need to update that to be, I believe it was 95. And I put this, so these are the best. I don't know if you've seen them. They are at Office Depot. It's like $5. It comes with about 13 little sections. I put my sinking funds in here and I have envelopes for them, so I don't have labels on all of these sections. But I found out I needed more sections. So as you can see, kind of back here, I'm trying to make it so you can see it. There we go. Kind of back here in the back, you can see I have a planner section. I have singing bowls, miscellaneous, cosplay, phone. So I have different things I would like to put in there and that I save up in here. So that just goes in its section, in the singing bowl section, in my sinking funds little pouch. And then I put that away in its special place where it goes when it's not hanging out and being filled. So I will update that in just a minute. I'll update that probably off camera. I have my sinking funds list. I was lazy and just crossed out the 20 and put a 1 because my sinking funds didn't really change. And now we're going to go in and fill in the last of a couple of more of our envelopes. Ooh, I have a page. I have a page for one that needs to be updated. I think it might be back here actually. Here's my savings trackers. I don't know if I've ever showed any of these. Savings trackers too, because I updated mine once I hit that. My 2021 savings tracker. Okay, we're back at sinking funds. Here we go. So I keep these are my logs that I keep for some of my various other things that I am working on and saving. So December, we're on January now. So I have a beginning balance, deposit, withdrawal, ending balance, and I just add whatever month we're at. So let's see what my beginning balance was for house savings for January. I did get a little extra. I haven't been counting this. I got a dividend payment of 63 cents. I'm not going to put that in there. So it'll be a little off. I'm going to be okay with that and just even it out. Oh, okay. So beginning balance in January, we're going to go ahead with the dividend added in $3,027.93. And then we're going to deposit. This is my primary goal for what gets extra money for savings. I have a primary goal of paying off my car for extra money for debt. So we received 197. Oh my goodness. I don't know why I keep wanting to write it too. 197.24 cents. And that gave us 3,225.17. And then we put in the 404 from this paycheck, and that gave us 3,690 or 29.17. And then we have the 600 from our stimulus, and that was 4,229.17. You guys, that's $1,000 for this month. I'm so excited because honestly, if this had been October of last year, I wasn't even sure if I was gonna make 3,000, if I was gonna be able to save 3,000 by the end of 2020. And now January 2021, we're at 4,000. My goal for this year is 10. Like, okay, so I have several goals. My stretch goal, like if I was really like going for it, is 10. My I can make it there for sure goal is 7. I feel like 7's a little bit of a stretch, just maybe. But that's what I'm striving for. That's the one that I'm pushing for, is that 7,000, but I really want to get that 10, and we're already at 4. So we have 6 more to go. Whew, I'm nervous, but I'm hoping that I will be able to make it happen. So you guys put in a good word for me, and let's try to make this a reality. So that is where we are as far as our house. And I guess I'm updating that because that needs to get updated. Cash-wise, I do have some funds for that. So December for technology is done, I believe. All right, I will take my emergency envelopes and go ahead and move those over here. And now I have, I was like, where did those envelopes go? Over here. I have my technology. All right, so technology gets 10. It says right here we have 144. So, I need to split it in half because I split the half when I actually made my business budget. So it should be 20, 40, 60, 72. So 72 and 72. Okay. And so now we're in January, and beginning balance was 72. We get $10. Ending balance is going to be 82. Do I have $10? I don't. So guess what I get to do, y'all? You already know we need to make some change. So, let's see what we've got. We might actually be able to make change from what we've got here. So, let's do the 50, and then I'll just give myself the 10 back. So, there we go. So, 50, 60, 70, 82. 82 for technology. And it goes in its technology envelope. And we keep that in case we have something that needs it. I have this nifty pink holder that I got from Office Depot. I would love to figure out how to make some of these myself so I can make the colors I want, because this is not a color I want. But it's got a little zip right here. And I actually put my emergency envelopes in there, and then it's got this little patch, and I put this in there along with my debt. So, debt, extra payments. So technology is done, and then business, I'm not actually tracking here anymore, so I'll leave that where it is. And car is something that's not being tracked in this one, and I'm not adding anything to my stock fund at this time either. So we just need to add in the extra money for our debt. And that one we have right here. So I'm going to switch out where my planner is taking up lots and lots of space and set that to the side. Ooh, yeah, that thing went blurry really fast. Focus. There we go. Okay. And I'll put this to the side as well. So now we have who's left that needs to be divided. We've done emergency envelopes. We haven't done business. We haven't done Canva. We did do technology. Ooh, and I did pull out 10 for laundry. So I need to get some change. Look at these hundreds, y'all. What am I going to do with that? I don't need that. Oh, well, I guess I do, because debt gets 180. So that's nice. That solves some of that. And actually, I probably have a 20 so that I can just give the debt. Oh, I already have 100. And no, you guys, it's a setup. Okay, never mind. We will go and pull from another folder, from another envelope. Okay, who can I... Gosh, that was going to make me really, really happy to be able to do that. Let's see. Who would be a good candidate? Trying to think of what envelope has over 100. I might just have to take from one of these, one of my emergencies, which I really dislike this idea. Let me see who's feeling thick. Who feels thick that I could take some out of. I think this beauty, because I feel like this beauty one had like a bunch of just bills. Let me check that against how many bills we had in this house one, because it feels thick too. This one just has the 10s and the 20s. So let's take this 20 and put it in there and just have 20s in this one. And then we'll leave all the rest of them alone. How about that? And we'll switch out, count this up to make sure it's right. Okay. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, and 100. Switch out for this 100. Ugh, I hate that. I'll get change because I don't like that. I don't like having hundreds. I don't like the idea of not being able to break it or anything like that. So we're going to get rid of that. I don't like it. We do have this 50 though. So debt is supposed to be 180. So there's 150, 60, 70, 180. So there we go for that. I just take whatever I pull out for an extra debt payment and gather it up together, because it just felt weird making those smaller payments because it's on the principal for the car. I'd rather, since I'm making extra debt payments now every month, I just feel more comfortable just kind of putting them all in at once and then making a larger just principal payment. And I know it's like, I don't know, it just makes more sense to me, and I feel like I'm tracking better where my money's going. So on the 6th, well, probably on the 20th is when I will make my additional car payment, or payment towards, ooh, this got all wrinkly, is when I will make my additional payment for my car loan. And that will be when I go ahead and deposit this, so that I can go ahead and I'll add that on top of the extra. And I put that in my little pouch for savings for later. Ooh, there we go. And then we have, I need to get another, I feel like do I still have one? I feel like I might have used up all my envelopes. Like, I used to have some extra envelopes, and now I think I've used them all, which is annoying, because I need one for health, which means I need to make another one. So for now, I would just set aside my 10 for health. So we've done debt. Oh, 55 for business. I was like, I feel like I have another big one. All right, let's pull out our business folder. So I will go through all of this later, but we have 55 that will need to be divided up into our, ooh, I can show you all my envelopes now. So I made a pattern, gorgeous. And I have my little binder for this one, and I have my little envelopes for the different things I'm working on for my business, so that everything can be together. And that 55 will be divided up into the different areas for things and cost and supplies and such for the business. For right now, I will just put it in here. This is for my receipts. I also bought an additional one of these for receipts for 2021 for my general, just personal budget, because I just want to keep my receipts in case I need to do some type of audit, because I'm gonna have a successful business, which means I'm gonna need to be able to track my monies and where I spent it and have proof for it. So 55 for business. So here is 20, 40, 50, 55. It'll go in this front section, and maybe I'll do I haven't decided yet, because I'm building the business and it's not started, and I just feel about it. But I will go in and do my business budget soon, maybe tomorrow, and I might record it. So we'll see. But anyways, that all goes in here, and I keep all of that together. And I deal with that when I need to deal with it. So that goes in its own little thing. So that 55 is gone. All right, so we should have 5 for health. We should have 10 for Canva, and we should have 10 for laundry. So I do live in an apartment, do gotta go do my laundry. So 10 for that. And then 10 for my Canva, which I need to start saving. And I'm wondering if I can stick it in one of these somewhere. I just need to make another envelope for my health and another envelope for Canva. Oh, you know what? I do have an envelope. Oh my God. Y'all, I have a health envelope. I love it. Okay, so we have a health envelope. We have 5 to go in there. I do need to write a new section on my eraser board, but we have a health envelope. Amazing. I love it. Fan-frickin-tastic. So there we go. Yay. Okay, that makes me really happy. Okay. So then every section, everyone is done except for we need to make an envelope for Canva, and that will be my next That'll be my next target. So there's where that money goes. So that is everything, y'all. That is all the money, all the budget, all the things that need to get done for my second paycheck. Let me know what you think. Let me know what goals you all are working on. Let me know if you're realizing that you need to make more envelopes for just about everything so that you can get everything covered and taken care of. And thank you for watching. I hope you come back. Go ahead and comment down below what you think of what I'm realizing is a slightly complicated system. And I will see you all later. Be blessed, be safe, have a good day. I love you. Bye.